How did the Department of Public Safety change the game? In 2010, we looked at the already established National Night Out program as a platform to engage the UH community about crime and crime prevention topics, but on a much larger scale than in years past. We saw this as an opportunity to interact with students in a social setting rather than in an official capacity. Many students either have no interaction with the police or in less than desirable conditions. This interaction would hopefully break down barriers and open lines of communication between the police and the students. We looked at how the National Night Out event had been done in the past and examined how we could make it bigger and better. Two things came to mind. First was to host the annual Walk in the Dark program on the same night as the National Night Out event. Second was to take steps to increase participation. Not only student participation, but also within our own department. The Department of Public Safety is not simply police. It also encompasses fire, security, parking, and environmental safety divisions. We enlisted the help from all these areas for the betterment of a successful event. We didn't stop there. We phoned, emailed, and visited other campus departments, divisions, offices, seeking their involvement. Finally, we reached out to local community for additional support and donations. Two other things had already recently occurred that helped the overall success of this venture without us having to do anything. One, beginning in 2008, Texas has been allowed to celebrate National Night Out on the first Tuesday of October rather than the customary first Tuesday in August. This boded well for U of H. The student enrollment difference between the summer session and the fall semester are significant. And number two, on-campus housing had increased from just over 4,000 students then to just over 6,000 now. Next, we looked at location. With any event, location is important. In the past, we may have had one, maybe two police officers located in one or two residential areas. This tactic obviously created only isolated exposure. This year, we decided on Lynn Usen Park, not only due to its central location on campus, but also its close proximity to several residential facilities, especially freshman housing. Finally, our advertising campaign was much more aggressive than in years past. With the use of media relations, press releases, the Daily Cougar, and erecting banners, posters, and flyers at key locations around campus, this allowed us to get the word out about the event to a much larger audience. Ultimately, we had representatives from every division within our department exhibiting their tools of the trade and providing information about who they are and what they do. We had many more hands-on interactive activities than in years past, such as students wearing fatal vision goggles while operating a motorized cart. This simulated the dangers of driving while intoxicated. The goggles were also worn while shooting basketballs, demonstrating the loss of hand-eye coordination while impaired. We encouraged students to bring their bicycles and have them register with our department. We allowed students to put on our riot gear along with our tactical body armor and helmets. Students were allowed to suit up in a full firefighter gear provided by the Houston Fire Department. We allowed students access to our emergency vehicles for an up-close and personal look. So, with a simple idea, a little blood, sweat, and tears, and the freedom to run with an idea, I think these pictures are a testament to a successful, game-changing event. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
fight for Houston University, for victory is near. When the going gets so rough and tough, we never worry, 'cause we got that stuff, so fight, fight, fight for red and white, and we'll go on to victory. C-O-U-G-A-R-S, C-O-U-G-A-R-S, hail red, hail white, hail Cougars, fight, 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 C-O-U-G-A-R-S.